Hey guys, it's been a little bit more than a week since Nintendo Switch 2 release, and generally the question that everybody was asking is how powerful is Nintendo Switch 2 compared to other consoles? The first thing I would like to highlight is the power of the console shouldn't really matter because mostly any developer who's developing a game for Nintendo Switch 2 would already know which hardware to optimize for. That's the reason that even on a less powerful system like Nintendo Switch, games like No Man's Sky could run. So that's something that we should always remember, and that would definitely apply to Nintendo Switch 2. If you look at No Man's Sky on Switch 2, it looks almost on par with medium settings on a good PC. So that would explain how, irrespective of how powerful the system is, if the developers are willing to put in time to optimize their games for Nintendo Switch 2, they will do wonders. This can also be clearly seen by the first-party titles that Nintendo has. Games like Mario Kart World is running amazingly and looks beautiful on the console. Similarly, the Switch 2 upgrades for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom look fabulous, and everybody is praising how amazing the game looks at 4K 60 FPS. So that clearly shows if the developer is willing to optimize their games for the console, they would look beautiful. But still, if you really want to know how powerful is Nintendo Switch 2 compared to other consoles, whether it's as powerful as PS5 or Xbox Series X, or is it closer to PS4, then I think the best person to judge that would be a developer who has actually developed for Nintendo Switch 2. And recently there was this article which came out which mentioned that the Koei Tecmo producer mentioned that while developing the game Wild Heart S, for Nintendo Switch 2, they realized the game is closer to an Xbox Series S as compared to a PlayStation 4, which is amazing considering that Nintendo Switch 2 is a handheld console. That is quite a feat. And this would also explain how games like No Man's Sky, Cyberpunk, Hogwarts Legacy are running so well on the console. We are still in the initial stage of this console being out in public, and the developers would keep optimizing their games for Nintendo Switch 2. So you can imagine how great the future games are going to be on this console, especially in the handheld mode. What do you think about your Switch 2? Have you bought it yet? Or are you still among the ones who are waiting for better games to come in future? Do let me know in the comment section. And for more stuff related to Switch 2 and gaming and other tech stuff, do subscribe to my channel, Geek Stradamus. Have a great day.